welcome to our show. Loudon Wainwright III is a songwriter a lot of you may not know by name, but he's written some charming and catchy songs, and I'd like to do one of them for you tonight. Dead skunk in the middle of the road. Dead skunk in the middle of the road. Dead skunk in the middle of the road. Stinking to high heaven. Should I look left?
Fellas, could you knock it off? Hold it, guys. Hold it. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our announcer, David Letterman.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, you're beautiful. Thank you so much.
What are you doing out here?
You know, I was just about to ask you the same thing.
Well, I was trying to open the show.
Yeah. With dead skunks in the middle of the road?
Yeah, stinking to high heaven. It's a real song, David. I thought it would be a cute way to open.
You think dead skunks are cute?
Well, yeah, in the middle of the road.
Listen, you want to do something that's cute and entertaining to open the show with. Answer questions from the audience.
Questions from the audience? Oh,
it's
come
surefire,
on.
it can't miss.
I can't do it.
Why not?
Because Carol Burnett did it.
Yeah, right. Poor Carol. It hardly worked for her. She was only on the air 11 big years.
I know. But see, I'm not always that quick with jokes. I mean, you know, I can't be funny all the time.
Well, so you don't have to be funny. Just be honest. They'll ask you real easy questions like, what's your favorite color?
Yeah, well, see, I like a lot of colors.
All right, that's a toughie, but you'll be able to handle questions. You'll be able to handle questions like, you know, where are you from, how you got started in show business, do you still stay in touch with Maury Amsterdam? You know.
Yeah, I think I could handle that.
Yeah, well, it'll be great. It can't miss. It's a piece of cake. Go right ahead, give it a shot.
Okay, could we have the house lights up, please? Oh, hi. Gee, look at all of you. How are you? Okay, are there any questions? Yes, sir.
How much did you pay for your car?
How much did I pay? Well, you know, see, well, you know, we lease the car. So, is there another question somewhere? Yes, ma'am.
Mi nombre es Lupe, soy viuda, tengo 3 interés en saber, mi familia y yo, ¿cuántos años tiene Cloris Leachman?
She's fine.
Pero es imposible, yo le pregunto una cosa, usted no me dice nada.
Yeah, okay, I'll tell her what you said. Is there another way? Yes, sir.
Can you recommend a good cat poison?
David!
Yeah, you know, as far as I'm concerned, one's as good as another.
Yes, sir. Yes?
I'm Vern Carlson from Brainerd, Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota. A great state.
What's the matter? Don't you like Pennsylvania?
Oh, yeah. Pennsylvania is equally nice, equally.
Where does that leave us in Texas?
Oh, okay. Right. I love the whole United States. I do.
But what about us in Romania?
I love Romania. I love the world. Yes, your question was, Mr.
Carlson, Vern Carlson.
Yeah, your question?
Can we smoke marijuana in here?
Dead skunk in the middle of the road, stinking to high heaven. You were terrific. Can I go now?
I said, can I say as far as I'm concerned? As far as I'm concerned, one's as good as another.
Okay, Chicky.
Chicky.
Huh. 4.
As far as I'm concerned, you know, one's as good as another. As far as I'm concerned, one's as good as another. Okay, that concludes our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming.
I just couldn't button anymore. Hi, it's me. But enough about me. Let's talk about Canada, which is something people should do more of. I love Canada.
What about Romania?
I love Romania, too. Okay? But tonight I want to talk about Canada. Canada, our cold neighbor to the north. Majestic, rugged, and beautiful. That's why the geese fly back there every summer, because it's beautiful. If you were a goose, would you fly back to an ugly country? I don't think so. The Canadians themselves are lovely people. They're dependable, trustworthy, a good neighbor you can count on. They're sort of the Rhoda Morgenstern of countries. They're a hardy lot, our untanned neighbors from the north, braving the winter winds, dodging hockey pucks, living shoulder to shoulder with moose. Are you like me? Do you like beef jerky? Well, chances are your beef jerky came from Canada. I know mine did. Do you like Lorne Greene, Giselle McKenzie, William Shatner? They all come from Canada. So did our director, Rob Iskov. He let us use his shower curtain. Well, look, I could go on and on. I guess the whole point of this thing is just to say, thank you, Canada. It's nice to have you for a friend. Or, to put it another way...
abundant to examine. Nights full of sun are your reports, splendor and charm. And salmon, hail Prince Edward, Queen Elizabeth in Montreal. Hallelujah. Hail Vancouver and Victoria, we love you all. Hallelujah. The Arctic Circle's just above, never a fear of drought or famine. Pelican eggs you learn to love, beaver and plover.
Okay, hold it just for a second, okay? Now, my name is Dave Letterman, and I'm here in rebuttal. I mean, Canada is a wonderful country, huh? But, Jeepers, creepers. Let's not bust a gut over it, you know? I mean, there are a couple of things about Canada that don't exactly light up my life, you know? For instance, and this really makes my blood boil, an American penny will not fit in a Canadian gumball machine. I know, I can hear those gasps of disbelief, but it's true. Now, if you're already headed to Canada to load up on gumballs, turn those Winnebagos around. Another thing that Mary forgot to mention. Canadians talk funny. For instance, the phrase out and about is out and about. You know it, I know it, all good Americans know it, the entire world knows it. Not Canadians. You stop a Canadian on the street and ask where he or she is going, and you get oot and a boot. Oot and a boot. Is this the way real grown-ups talk? I don't think so. And how about the weather? The weather is Canada's #1 cause of absenteeism. And I'll bet you that the most commonly heard complaint among the Canadian workforce is, boy, I won't be into work today. My nostrils are frozen together. So, what do you do when your nostrils ice up? Only one thing you can do, you gotta stick your nose in a toaster. Not a pretty sight, is it? Large Canadian families on cold mornings gathered around the old 2-slice toaster, waiting to shove their nose in it. Well, it's too barbaric. Well, that's my little rebuttal. I had to get that off my chest. Now, I know that we have a lot of Canadians on our staff, most of whom are in this country illegally. I guess that would make them icebacks. Well, that was just a joke, guys. I hope I didn't offend you. Gotta do it again?
David, just pick up the salmon, please, from the snow.
Oh, boy, it's freezing.
Once more, please, David.
Once more what? Pick up the salmon? Okay. Moving on? Clear. Going on, Rob? Hurry and get this stuff out of here before it melts. This place will flood. Okay.
Hi, honey, I'm home.
Hi, sweetheart. What's new with my favorite stockbroker?
Not much. My report on convertible bonds was pretty well received. Let's see. The industrials were up 11 points, and I'm leaving you for another woman.
What?
So long, baby. It's been a great 14 years, but I found somebody else. She's Gemini, I'm Pisces. It had to happen.
He's gone. This means that I'm
not a married woman.
We came as soon as we heard.
You must be so depressed.
A little. Take it from your best friends. All men are the same. They love you, and then they toss you out like a used Scott towel.
Yeah, they throw you away like old sticky saran wrap after the leftovers are gone.
They hurl you aside like old aluminum foil you used to line the broiler pan.
They cast you asunder like used Kleenex after a bad hay fever attack.
And they dump you in the garbage like old cheese you've had in the refrigerator since last March, and you didn't wrap it quite tight enough, and so it starts to get all hard and green, and you take it out to serve it to guests, and boy, it really makes them sick.
But the worst thing is they leave you after you've given so much of yourself.
And all you have left are your memories.
And all you can do is sit home alone.
By yourself.
Without another person.
Just you.
Solo.
Uno.
Solitary.
Like moldy cheese.
Well, how do you feel now?
I don't know why, but I'm still a little depressed.
That's because you're all alone.
By yourself.
Uno.
Solitary.
Alone.
Solo. Like moldy.
No more cheese.
Diane, it's time you decided what you're going to do with your life.
You think I should start dating?
Came as soon as I heard.
Get out, you swinging single.
Hey, you got me all wrong. I'm a door-to-door salesman. You want to buy an encyclopedia?
No.
Okay. Want to have sex?
Get out.
You didn't give me time to answer him.
You're not ready for dating yet.
Yeah, you haven't even seen your psychiatrist yet.
I came as soon as I heard. Well, Diane, how do you feel about dating?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm a little afraid of men right now. You know, I mean, it just seems to me that all men are interested in is sex and dinner.
I came as soon as I heard.
Get out of here. She doesn't need a meaningless affair.
How about dinner?
Just a minute. A meaningless affair may be just what she needs at this point.
I disagree. I don't think she should have anything to do with men at this point.
Maybe she should go through us.
No, I think she should get a job.
How about a day at Magic Mountain?
Look, she's much too unhappy to have fun right now.
That's
Well,
ridiculous.
how about a vacation then or something?
Here, she should move back to Cleveland. Her uncle owns that shoe factory. Spend the day stamping out those tongues,
No, I
lacing
think
up
she
that.
should stay in the
worst
city.
thing
She
she
should
could
fight
do
it
right
All
out.
right, stop it. Everybody, out. I need to be alone.
Then they toss you aside like the old no deposit, no return soda bottles you had after the Fresca is gone. We'll talk later.
Put a vacuum cleaner.
Get out!
I'm so tired of being alone.
I came as soon as I heard.
Who are you?
I'm a painter, a poet, a pauper, and a king. Well, not exactly a king. I ran for class president once.
What do you want?
I need you. I love you. I cannot live without you. Please, promise me we will never, ever part.
No, wait, please, you must stop. I think I could love you. But right now, at this point, I could probably love anybody, you know?
Hey, you might want to buy some locks for that door.
Get out! Now, where was I?
I promised I could love anybody.
Oh, yes, almost anybody, right. You see, until a few moments ago, I was a married woman. And now I'm a woman who's not married. I mean, technically, I'm married, but I'm not married. And until I can get married again, I first have to become unmarried. And then if you want to get married...
Who said anything about getting married? How about sex and dinner?
Get out. I don't ever want to see you again. You're just like all the rest. You'd use me and then throw me away like moldy cheese. I'm going to get out of this town. I'm going to start a new life. I'm going to get a new apartment, some new locks for my new door. I'll get a new hairdo, a new car. Somehow I will find the money, even if I have to sell my husband's stocks.
I came as soon as I heard.
What are you doing here?
My girlfriend dumped me.
Yeah, well, you know how Geminis are.
Yeah. Please, let me come back.
No, Duncan, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm still a little too hurt.
I understand.
But how about sex and dinner?
Sounds good. I'll set the bed.
Good.
a couple of pickups, Mary. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes, say it. Say it like Moby. Someday, for some function in show business, I'd love to do a takeoff on actors. You say, I'm going to give you the cue for that. Yeah, and would you like me to do it before you?
Like moldy.
No, cheese. No more cheese. Diane, you've just got to decide what you're going to do with your life.
You think I should start dating?
Came as soon as I heard.
Get out, you swinging single.
Hey, you got me all wrong. I'm a door-to-door salesman. Want to buy an encyclopedia?
No.
Okay, want to have sex?
Get out.
You didn't give me time to answer him.
You're not ready for dating yet.
Besides, you haven't even seen your psychiatrist yet.
I came as soon as I heard. Well, Diane, how do you feel about dating?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm a little afraid of men right now, you know? I mean, it just seems to me that all men are interested in is sex and dinner.
Came as soon as I heard.
Get out of here. She doesn't need a meaningless affair.
How about dinner?
Ouch!
Just a minute. A meaningless affair may be exactly what she needs at this point.
I disagree. I don't think she should have anything to do with men at this point.
Yeah, but maybe you should go through Est.
No? She'd get a job.
No, I think she should go to Magic Mountain.
Thank you very much. That is just fine. Thank you very much, Cassie.
All right, gentlemen, Gentlemen, today's mission is one we've all been waiting for ever since this damn war started. The Jerrys have been pounding the hell out of us long enough. It's time he got a taste of his own medicine. We will be taking off today at 0500 hours with full bomb loads. Code name, Poison Dart. Our objective, Berlin. Berlin, gentlemen, the Nazi stronghold. The Fuhrer will be getting a few dozen B-17s with his morning cup of coffee.
I don't think I belong here.
We'll have RAF fighter escort as far as the Netherlands.
I really don't think I belong here.
From the Netherlands, the rest of the way, we will be on our own. So keep the formation tight.
I'm not dressed to bomb Berlin. I'm in shorts. No one else here is in shorts. It's probably very cold in Berlin, don't you think?
It's not going to be easy. We'll be hitting a lot of flak most of the way.
Pardon me, I don't belong here.
Each bomber will have just
I'm
enough
afraid of
fuel to
bombs.
reach the
Yes,
target and
excuse
get
me.
back home to base.
May I get through here? Thank
Remember,
you.
surprise
And
is
good
our
luck to you.
biggest hour.
Good luck. May the wind
We
be
gotta
at your
catch
back.
the krauts with their pants
Keep
down
the
and
home
keep
fires
their fighter
burning.
response to a
Watch
minimum.
out for flak.
You will each be
V for
carrying
victory.
one
Excuse me,
parachute,
pardon me.
one can
Don't
of
worry, I
rations.
won't tell anyone about the
flares.
mission.
If you use it, be ready to attract a crowd because those woods are going to be crawling with bricks. Remember?
Hello. Hello. Welcome to the wonderful world of Thermobike. Which model did you buy?
The yellow one.
The name is on the handlebars.
Cellulite A-Go-Go.
No matter. Whichever model you've purchased, you're on your way to a slimmer, trimmer you. And that's what we want, isn't it? Well, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, then let's climb on board and trim those hips and thighs as we pedal around the world. Blimey, here we are in jolly old England. Better pick up a little bit of speed or we'll be caught in that traffic jam in front of Buckingham Palace. Isn't it magnificent? There it is on your left. Wave to the guards. Now let's hurry across the English Channel and get to France. Bonjour. Here we are. Can you say bonjour? Say it.
Bonjour.
Mon Dieu, watch out for that bus. He almost killed you. Exercise that right arm. Go on. Shake your fist at him. Guess where we're going next. Boom, 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 boom.
Africa.
No, Africa. Africa, the big A. Why don't we stop and have a picnic here in Nairobi?
Oh, that's a good idea. Whee!
Look at the size of those snakes. Let's get out of here fast. Come on! Pedal those chubby little legs off. Watch out, those pythons are right on our tail. Faster now. Come on, faster. Faster! Faster! You hate me, don't you?
Oh, boy!
Well, it's for your own good, sister. We got 24 more countries to cover, the rest of Africa, including Kilimanjaro. Talk about a steep hill. Then we're going to South America. Ever pedal through the Pampas? Or hurtling using handbrakes as you're hurtling down the face of the Andes? Well, you're gonna have to, fatso. Then comes the tough part. Non-stop from Guatemala to Mexico City without air in your tires.
What's most important is that we maintain radio silence until the target area is reached. Any questions?
Can I go with you?
We need all the men we can get. Now, don't forget, if they intercept our transmission, the element of silence and security is gone.
Here I am, back.
So we're going to have a tough struggle, and we're going to get in shape for our trip. Bring in the firmer bikes.
It's 10 o'clock, and now with all the late-breaking news stories, here is the Carmen Merengue news team, including Carmen Merengue with sports. A look at tomorrow's weather with meteorologist Dr. Carmen Merengue. And now, here's anchorman Carmen Merengue.
Good evening, and Tico Tico. Here's what's happening at 10. Dignitaries from every nation gathered at the dedication of the new Carmen Merengue building in downtown Barcelona. Sure is a fine-looking building, isn't it, Carmen?
I like it very much.
So do I. In other news, down in Brazil, a politician's daughter was accused of drinking water and was fined a great big $50 bill.
They drink an awful lot of coffee in Brazil.
Right you are, Carmen. Well, huge throngs flocked to Grauman's Spanish Theater for the opening of the Carmen Merengue Film Festival this evening. Here with a live report is our own man in the street, Carmen Merengue. Carmen?
Thanks, Carmen. What can you say about a Carmen Merengue film, huh? I cheered, I cried, I banged my castanets. I laughed so hard I busted my papayas. But don't take my word. Let's hear someone from the audience. What's your name, sir?
Leon Zemmel.
What did you think of the film, Leon?
Well, it was a strong film. The story was compelling. The direction was forceful. Performances well defined. I just thought the fruit everybody was wearing on their heads was a little out of season.
Thank you, Leon. And now back to you, Carmen.
Fruit fly. Thank you, Carmen, for another fine piece of reporting. Now, with an update on the weather, is our own meteorologist, Dr. Carmen Merengue. Doctor?
It's chilly today, hot tamale. But seriously, muchachos, here's the long-range weather report. We're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. It isn't surprising, the temperature's rising. You certainly can camp out. And hailstones the size of Trini Lopez reportedly fell on Ricardo Montalban's Cordoba, ruining his rich Corinthian leather. Back to you, Carmen.
Never funnier. Thank you, Doctor. Jalapeno bean dip. And now here's all the sports news with our own Carmen Merengue. Carmen?
Thank you. Quanto la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta. The Carmen Merengue Olympics has gotten a lot of criticism over the past few years. They call it a joke. They say it's a farce. They say they don't play for keep, but you rest assured it's serious, intense competition. In the banana throw today, Peru defeated Bolivia 7-3. And perennial champion Ecuador won the grueling running with mangoes in your pants marathon. That's sports. Back to you, Carmen.
Thank you, Carmen. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you, Carmen. Of course, a special thanks to Leon Zemmel. Well, tune in tomorrow at 5 o'clock for the Three Stooges news, and then, of course, at 6, it's the Abbott and Costello report. We'll be right back here tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. Until then, this is the Carmen Merengue news team saying...
Mamá, yo quiero. 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 Mamá.
We had some technical problems. We're going to have to do some pieces of this again.
My friend's going on.
I don't believe.
Folks, if we could get serious for a minute, I think now might be a good time to talk about capital punishment. If you...
It's 10 o'clock, and now with all the late-breaking news stories, here is the Carmen Merengue news team, including Carmen Merengue with sports, a look at tomorrow's weather with meteorologist Dr. Carmen Merengue, and now, here's anchorman Carmen Merengue.
Good evening, and Tico. Here's what's happening at 10. Dignitaries from every nation gathered at the dedication of the new Carmen Merengue building in downtown Barcelona. It sure is a good-looking building, too, isn't it, Carmen?
Aye. I like it very much.
Well, in other news, down in Brazil, a politician's daughter was accused of drinking water and was fined a great big $50 bill.
They drink an awful lot of coffee in Brazil.
Right you are, Carmen. Huge throngs flocked to Grauman's Spanish Theater this evening for the opening of the Carmen Merengue Film Festival. And here with a live report is our own man on the street, Carmen Merengue. Carmen?
Thanks, Carmen. Well, what can you say about a Carmen Merengue film? I cheered, I cried, I banged my castanets, I laughed so hard I busted my papayas. But don't take my word for it. Let's ask someone from the audience. Your name, sir?
Leon Zemmel.
What did you think of the film, Leon?
Well, a strong film. The story was compelling, the direction was forceful, and the performances were well defined. I just thought the fruit everybody was wearing on their heads was a little out of season.
Thanks a lot, Leon, and now back to you, Carmen.
Fruit fly. Thanks, Carmen, for another fine piece of reporting. Well, now with an update on the weather, meteorologist Dr. Carmen Merengue. Doctor?
It's chilly today, hot tamales. Much seriously, muchachos. Here's the long-range weather report. We're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. The temperature's rising. It isn't surprising. You certainly can camp out. And hailstones the size of Trini Lopez reportedly fell on Ricardo Montalban's Cordoba, ruining his rich Corinthian leather. Back to you, Carmen.
Gosh, we love him. Jalapeno bean dip, Carmen. And now with the sports, here's Carmen Merengue.
Thank you. Quanto le gusta, le gusta, le gusta, le gusta. The Carmen Merengue Olympics has gotten a lot of criticism over the past few years. They say it's a joke. They call it a farce. They say they don't play for keeps. But rest assured, it's serious, intense competition. Now, in the banana throw today, Peru defeated Bolivia 7-3. And perennial champion Ecuador won the grueling running with mangoes in your pants marathon. That's sports. Take it away, Carmen.
Thank you, Carmen. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you, Carmen. And, of course, thank you to Leon Zemmel. Tune in tomorrow at 5 for the Three Stooges news, and then at 6, it's the Abbott and Costello report. We'll be right back here tomorrow night at 10. Until then, this is the Carmen Merengue news team saying... Mama
yo quiero, mama yo quiero, mama yo quiero, mama. Mama yo quiero, mama yo quiero, mama yo quiero, mama.
Thank you very much. That was a very good take.
Okay, moving on.
Bartender, bring me another.
What kind this time?
I don't know. What was the yellow one?
Pina colada.
Yeah? What was the orange one?
A Harvey Wallbanger.
What do you got in blue?
We don't have any blue drinks.
Then forget it. They don't have anything blue to drink.
Really? Let's get out of here.
Why don't you get yourself something in green?
I don't like avocado daiquiris.
Hey, Swoosie, are you okay?
Of course I'm okay. Yeah, I'm fine. That was probably my final show, that's all. I was so terrible in that Jaws meets the Exorcist sketch. They threw it out of the show.
Hard to get laughs with pea soup in your hair.
Don't feel bad, Swoos. I mean, I didn't get many laughs as the shark either. Especially with that leg hanging out of my mouth.
Yeah, well, thanks for trying to make me feel better, Jimbo, but I was awful, wasn't I?
Oh, awful's not the right word.
How about putrid?
Close.
Bartender, what do you got in plaid?
Folks, everybody, I got some bad news. I got a message from Grant Tinker.
Okay, this is it. I've been fired.
No, this is bad news. Tinker wanted me to tell everybody that the M from Mary's dressing room is gone.
Really? What does it say there now? Airy Tyler Orr?
Just another sample of the kind of wit that's going to make Jim Hampton the king of comedy. I'm talking about the big wooden initial M she had hanging on her wall. You know, it's supposed to be her good luck charm.
Not the one from her old show.
Hey, what are you looking at me for? I didn't take it.
No criminal inferences made here.
Look, you want to search me, Letterman?
Only for fun.
Gee, now that Mary's M is gone, there must be a blank space in her dressing room.
Tinker wants the person who stole it to return it before she finds out it's gone.
Oh, no, Mary mustn't find out. Well, that M has been with her ever since she moved into that very first apartment in Minneapolis.
You mean Indianapolis? That's in Minnesota.
No laughing at her. We've got to find that M.
Nevertheless, I'm sorry I got thrown. There's no getting around it. I'm wet and I'm a little thrown.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Let's go back to Mary mustn't find out.
Do you want another one?
Gee, now that Mary's M is gone, there must be a blank space in her dressing room.
Well, anyway, Tinker wants the person who stole it to return it before she finds out about it.
Mary mustn't find out. She's had that initial ever since she moved into her first apartment in Minneapolis.
You mean Indianapolis? That's in Minnesota?
It's no laughing at her. We've got to find that M.
On that episode where Mary moved into the one-bedroom apartment, I remember so... It was the very first thing that she hung on her wall.
Listen, we got to conduct a search, an all-out search. Now, what about that gang of M thieves? Were they ever caught?
Now, wait a minute. Michael took it. Michael, think about it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, he might be the guy.
Yep, I'll call the police.
Wait. We haven't finished searching yet. Jim, you get on a plane to Miami.
Hey, how you doing?
Here comes the man now. Pull up a chair, Michael.
Thanks, Dave. Don't mind if I do.
How you feeling, Mike? Perhaps a little bit empty?
What are you guys talking about?
You're in more trouble than I am.
Come on, Michael, it's Mary's initial, the one from her old show. It's missing.
And Grant Tinker, Tyler Moore, thinks the thief is in the cast.
Who do you think took it?
Well, he's not naming names, but he's got a pretty good idea, whoever it is, someone whose name begins with M.
Hey, come on, what would I do with an M? I don't have room in my apartment for an M. I don't have room in my apartment for an M&M. You like that, Jimmy? You think that's funny? I got this, like, I just got a single, you know, a hot plate.
No help here either, pal.
Oh, hey, come on. I'm not a thief, huh?
You stole my car.
I stole your car. I borrowed your car for a couple of days to get down to the marina. Didn't you get my note?
No.
Okay, give me a piece of paper. I'll write you one now.
You didn't steal my dark hair, did you?
All I know is that that M doesn't show up by tomorrow morning. I am personally going to Fairfax High School. I'm going to do it in their wood shop. I'm going to make her a new one, and if anybody wants to help me, they can, but it really isn't necessary.
Hey, Judy, take it easy. Now, here's what we're all gonna do. I just got a brand new set of power tools. We'll all meet tomorrow in my garage. We'll make her a new M.
Ordinarily, I would like to do that, but I've got a National Guard meeting tomorrow.
Come on, if we all pitch in, we can have that M back in her dressing room. First thing, undiarding.
This is stupid. When Mary gets here, we're just going to have to tell her that somebody grabbed her M, okay? Sure. Swoosie, you take care of it.
Sure. Take advantage of me, because I've had a few drinks. You're not the first guy to try that, Letterman.
Listen, I'll take care of it. I'm the oldest, classiest, have a certain amount of tact. I know how to be the bearer of sad tidings.
Here she comes. Go to work.
Oh.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Mary. Sit down.
Thanks.
I would like to tell you a little story.
Oh, goody. A story.
Yes. When I was a little boy, my parents used to sit me down and teach me the alphabet. They would slowly go over my ABCs. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Pay attention.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I got it so far.
Yeah, but this is the critical part. H, I, J, K, L, N, O, P. Now, notice anything funny, Mare?
Yeah, your M is missing.